Welcome back to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike. I'm continuing my Week 6 NFL previews and analysis. This video is for the Monday Night Football game between the San Diego Chargers and the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts come with a record of 4-1 off of a win last week versus the Seahawks, and the Chargers come in with a record of 2-3 here off a loss last week to division rival Oakland. And the first thing that comes to mind with this game when you look at Indianapolis is, could this be a possible trap game? Because they come off the big win last week in Seattle. And next week looms the big showdown with Peyton Manning and the Broncos at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. So you wonder if this could be a trap game for the Colts. The Colts have been steadfast in saying they're focused on the Chargers this week and focused on the task at hand. And if they are ready to play, they're going to be going against a Chargers defense that allows close to 5 yards a carry on the ground, and both these defenses actually pretty poor against the run. And I think the Colts, though, from an offensive standpoint, have more personnel to exploit that bad run defense of San Diego, mainly in the form of Trent Richardson. I know Ahmad Bradshaw is out for the year with that injury, and that's a shame because I like watching Bradshaw play. He's a tough runner, but I think that this is the game where I expect Trent Richardson to really come to the forefront. For people on Tuesday to be talking about how that trade with Cleveland is looking like a better trade because of how good Trent Richardson played. I look for this to be sort of his coming out party as an Indianapolis Colts running back. I think a large part of that is due to the San Diego defense. Look, this defense, if they were a little bit better, I think this team would be right there in a wild card mix in the AFC. I think this defense will hold them back all year. I think Phillip Rivers will put up his numbers if the Chargers offensive line can contain Robert Mathis. I mean, Robert Mathis has 10.5 sacks coming off the edge, for Indianapolis. He is obviously better at home, in the friendly confines of Lucas Oil Stadium, but he'll still get after Rivers in this game. We'll see how that matchup plays out. Now remember, the Colts have a bad rushing defense too, but Ryan Matthews is probably going to miss the game, and even if he played, the combination of Matthews, Woodhead, and Ronnie Brown, to be honest, they're averaging less than 4 yards a carry. They don't excite me very much. Indianapolis is rushing for 142 yards a game, so that's a legit running attack. I expect both quarterbacks to have some success. Now remember, Indianapolis' pass defense is in the top 10 in the league, so I don't know if Rivers is going to go crazy like he has in some games. He's prone to the turnover against the Raiders. We'll see how they bounce back from that game. But I think as a whole, as I said before, the difference in this game is going to be Indianapolis' ability to mix the run in and run the ball effectively along with Andrew Luck through the air versus a Chargers pass defense that is pretty bad too. So I like this all-around game for Indianapolis. I think they have enough focus from their quarterback and coach. I think that combination, Pagano and Luck, they're not looking forward. I truly believe they're concentrating on the game they'll be involved in San Diego and not looking ahead to Indianapolis and not resting on their laurels from the Seattle win. So I like Indianapolis -1 on the road in San Diego. I know it's a tough trip heading west to win in San Diego, especially them coming off a loss with their backs against the wall 2-3. But I think Indianapolis is one of those special teams in the AFC this year. So Indianapolis -1 against San Diego. Let me know what you think. Hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Twitter at @SNewsAnalysis. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys. I preview and recap every game every week. Thanks again for listening, and have a great night.